Augmented reality. What is it? Well, you might have seen it before in games like Pokemon Go or Snapchat filters, but it's basically a version of reality and the real world, enhanced by technology through visual elements, sound, and other sensory stimuli. So essentially enhancing the real world by adding virtual features and details. Let's travel back in time to 1901, and we're going to take a look at a novel by L. Frank Baum, and this novel is called The Master Key, and it describes glasses that let people see a letter on everyone's foreheads, describing their personalities. So it was basically the first imagined idea of AR. Alrighty, now let's travel to 1962, when the 𝚒𝚝'𝚜, imagined by Morton Heilig in the 1950s, was created. It was the prototype of the first AR, and it appealed to the senses while a film played on a colored screen, and it had a movable chair and scent emitters and a stereo sound system. Along with the 𝚒𝚝'𝚜, Ivan Sutherland, who is basically the inventor of augmented reality, created the headset that you just saw, and it basically displayed 3D images. Alright, that's enough time travel. Let's go back home. After looking at some history, how does it work? AR basically starts with a device that has a screen and a camera, such as a tablet, smartphone, or smart glasses, and there is AR software already on it. So when a user points the device at a specific location or object, with computer vision technology, the software recognizes and analyzes the video stream. Then in real time, automatically the device downloads the information about the object, so the user will see a 3D digital object through their device appearing in the real world. And if the user moves over and looks around, new digital objects or text comes into view as the previous passes by out of the view, making it very interactive and fun. The user can also sometimes even control the AR images through a touch screen, their voice, and buttons. Let's take a look at a few examples. Smartphones, smart eyewear, and even video games have AR. There's the IKEA mobile app, which allows customers to view furniture. There's AR on Google, which is the little puppies that you saw before. There's L'Oreal makeup apps. There's Weather Channel studio effects, Snapchat filters, and even the US Army has augmented reality programs. Other examples of how to use augmented reality are when medical students use it by looking at realistic digital 3D images of body tissues. Store customers can digitally visualize how products can look in the future. Architects can see projects and how they would look like in real life. Designers or fashion experts can see their makeup and clothing filters. And there is also digital furniture, so one can view what item they might want in their house, and they can put it virtually into a room before actually buying it. And instead of the regular textbook learning, students and children can use globes, applications, and tablets, or even textbooks to learn more. Okay, so now we know all about augmented reality and we know different types and how it's used, but why was it created? Well, the main goal was to highlight certain important features and aspects of the real physical world so that we could learn more. It could help companies and people visualize their idea and actually put them out virtually and temporarily while trying to finalize their ideas. In order to reduce costs of buying supplies and materials to train employees and create ideas, companies can basically use AR to virtualize their experience. Overall, it basically was created so that we could have an easy way to visualize, create, and explore. Now let's look at the effects that augmented reality has on our world. AR has been helpful with analyzing how climate change can affect ecosystems. To specify, the United Environment Program created a virtual ocean to learn about how climate change and pollution can affect the oceans and their wildlife over time. And instead of spending too much on prototypes, AR can immediately reduce costs by virtually creating the projects, aka virtually creating the oceans in this case. Alongside students and children, AR can also help architects and companies imagine and design their projects and blueprints. And of course, NASA also uses augmented reality to visualize how humans might live on Mars. In addition, they also created an augmented reality mission to Mars rover, the probe that was first sent to Mars for exploration. NASA also made an AR graphic novel about the new generation of astronauts and a soon-to-be first African-American woman on the moon. Well, fellow friends and fiends, we have totally learned a lot, including 2 positive takeaways of augmented reality: visualization and education, learning and exploring the real world in a virtual but detailed and interactive way.